Okay, six endings. Okay. Actually, let's actually finish up this one. And then we can go back to here. Well, we'll finish up this timeline and we'll go back to here to do oh, we got 5 minutes left too. So after we finish this one, we'll head back to here to get the, I believe, the cork ending. Yeah, we can get the cork ending here. So let's betray, get our game over obviously, and do this. Let's jump. The white jizz. Just skipping all this. Yep.
6.
Oh, betray. Oh, betray. Let's do it. When I stepped out of the AV room, I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
And, yep. Luna. I hate choosing betray with you in the same room. I'm putting down the volume on my headphones so I can't hear the disappointment in her. I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No. It couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke. Luna.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usually warm personalities seem to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. No. Luna! Best girl! I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed towards K-Dio Tenmyoji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Luna.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Why?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
There's nothing I could say. I feel bad. Luna, come back to me. I had chosen betrayal of my own volition. No, not really. I had to choose betrayal for 100%. But had I really? Yeah, it was me. I had to get 100% of this game. Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then nightmares would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up, saw the others staring at my hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They saw the jizz hand knew. They moved towards me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human?
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me. Yeah, they're not gonna believe me after we freaking chose Jay.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even Sue. That's just you. Robot you.
No. That seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Huh. And he's running straight for a door, isn't he? I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the non-benign door. Actually, he did have a choice. He could have cooperated with them and headed back to the infirmary and then suffered the consequences of betraying Clover. He could have done that, but no.
No. I don't think so.
Shit. Let go. Let go of me. I was no match for all three of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger. However, I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it. You have to let me go. This is all some kind of mistake. A misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit. Get off of me. Let me go.
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No. Don't. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. K must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. The glass vial labeled Stub-born was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Cork and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Cork and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other things. Two other very important things were gone. My bracelet and my left hand. For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What was I seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where my hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh God, oh God. Oh God, oh God. Yeah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Game over! Game over, man. Game over. And that was the Sigma. Game over. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't expecting... not much stuff to happen there. Except, you know, his arm getting cut off. And basically, don't know what happened to everyone. They could have still be in, you know, the building. And, you know, they could have still played the game to get an IBP. But, yeah. Gonna save. And now, with that, we shall head over here and see what we can do for 5 minutes.
What?
Skip all of this. Yep.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
Cybernetic arms. Gotta hand it to you. Ah, 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 ah. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course, my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remember having, had been replaced. And when in that flash of Luna I seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly matter though. If I survive, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. I called up all the strength I had and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma! What are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Hey, don't rush me.
Look that top hat! Look that top hat!
Okay. You've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Wanna come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But
Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
Fi began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. That number 9 door is opening!
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help in return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But just UK.
Huh?
As Zio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my weary body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his leg, knocking him down to the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could back up.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close. Let go! Let go, goddammit! Let me go!
He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tying my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. He was heading straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shuts, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough! Please, you have to let go! The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go!
Alright. See you later, Dio.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die! You senile old fuck!
No. I'm going to live. All the squishing in the bones and flesh,
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired. So very, very tired. I felt my eyes flooded closed. And then nothing.
Sigma! Sigma!
Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rolled my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed. Which meant the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed out.
You guess?
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out just like you. But I was in the AB room.
Why?
That bastard Kay. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
So, where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh. Yeah.
Is your arm okay?
Arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
I looked down on my left hand. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub, wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me. But I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Oh yeah. How's Quark?
I'm right here.
Quark? Man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Yep. Thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
It seemed they shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how to make a deal with Dio, and about the journal we found with line in it. Clover and I seemed to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah. Fi and I had already gone over it, but I explained what I noticed. 1. If we were in the shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. 2. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had been widespread, but that wasn't what happened. First, we've been abducted, then the pandemic broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the notary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in the shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway, they grabbed us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored?
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
What?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean. That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Atom's analysis confirmed it. But what if the Atom is lying? If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on. You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
You made it up?
No. My translation was accurate.
I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop. I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
How do you make that mistake?
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
That someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up. Right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
Yes. Repopulate. Luna, Clover, and Fire, you will bear my children first. I looked around and did a quick inventory. Oh my god. The only guys here are Tenryoji, Cork, and me, and Sigma. And the rest of the girls. Four women, an old man, and the kid. That meant I was the only young, fertile male. Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the outside world was crawling with the deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
So? Are those answers going to open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Oh yeah, she's a thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
Yeah, you're right. We never even considered that.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
Like, I'm looking at Quark's model now. Like, is he low? Like, I see like it's clipping a bit. Like he goes up a bit, then just clips down. Goes up, then clips down. So this is like just going up and down on like his toes or something like that.
Maybe she wasn't murdered. Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6 and killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And then someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. We look down at the body of the old woman. I just realized she has the dead mom hair style. Like the hair over the shoulder, braided up, kind of braided. She has dead mom hairstyle. Vi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the old woman and her cold clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Vi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. A card. It says Kurashiki. What other person we know is named Kurashiki?
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
Huh? Looks like her name is Kurashiki. What other person we know is named Kurashiki? Ever heard of it? Ever heard it before?
Nope. You?
Nope. But the audience, anything on the back? Password Jumpy Doll. Okay, got write this down. Pass equal Jumpy Doll. And who other person knows the Jumpy Doll? There's something written here. It says Jumpy Doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy Doll.
Jumpy.
So I'm guessing Jumpy Doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean?
Beats me.
Looks handwritten. She must have put it on herself so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
We were still looking the card over when I heard commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice, what's wrong? Alice!
Oh no!
What are you planning to do with that?
Alright, go 6, huh? Vi and I turned around and gasped.
Damn it.
We ran to the other end of the room and skid around the partition. Yep. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before when he went insane. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel high in the air, then driving it towards her heart. Oh boy. Another ending! Yay! So, Alice killed herself. Kurashiki. What the person do we know his name Kurashiki? I'm gonna let you guys figure out. And what other person knows Jumpy Doll? Or sure, not sure if I say, but yeah, what other person knows of the Jumpy Doll? Yeah. Huh. So, after this, we shall continue and put in the password, the 2 passwords, in equal and opposite something. We shall put in the passwords the inputs for the two-headed line computer login. Oh boy. We're gonna find out some major stuff.